Hi, 朋友们! So, I'm going to talk about my first impression of 入青云 Love in the Clouds. And I just watched up to episode 13. So, that's all I'm going to talk about in this video, like how I feel about it and everything. So, let's get into it. So, first, we have the actors. So, we have Hou Ming Hao, who plays Jibo Zai, and we have Lu Yu Xiao, who plays Ming Yi or Ming Xian. So these are the two characters that we have, the leads. And so I think like one thing that I really love about this drama is how we quickly learn about Ming Xian, the female lead, her sort of like who she is. She introduces herself as I am the prince of this realm. And like since I was a kid, people see like I have this like shield that people see me as a male, but I'm actually a girl, so nobody knows who I am. So it was like a really quick like introduction to like sort of like how she feels and how sort of like her upbringing, and she keeps saying like all I know is that I have to win. So that's like a one thing. Another thing I would have to say is the relationship between her and her mom, because her mom, as you see in the first episode, tells her like um you need to leave and everything. You lost this competition. And she told her mom, she's like, no, don't kick me out, I'm still useful to you. Who would use those words to a mom and everything? So basically it shows like her relationship with her mom is not really like, oh, like she loves me and everything. It's like I'm still useful to her. So that's like one thing. Another thing is that for me, when I was watching this drama, I was like, why is it that she's clearly like a daughter, and why does like her mom told her like you need to have the shield on you to, be a male on the outside and everything. And for me, I was like, so what is this? Like, why does she have to do that? Like, is it because she is, the queen, I guess, in some way. And like I guess like when her child was born, she did have a son. That's how I felt when I watched that whole like sort of like understanding like how, like, that's my theory. Like she probably had a son and we don't know where the son went. That's all I can say. So in this drama, like throughout this drama, you see that there are a lot of things that happen really quickly, especially when Ming Yi is with Jibo Zai, and she goes and talks to Jibo Zai. She found out that Jibo Zai is not the one that poisoned her. So I feel like that was really interesting for me personally, because I feel like a lot of the times in dramas, it's like, oh, there's this misunderstanding, and it's like, you don't know when this misunderstanding will be resolved, and it's just like, okay, but now it's like, oh, okay, yeah, so he didn't poison you, so who is the person that poisoned you? A lot of people online have theories. Maybe it's the mom that poisoned um Ming Yi. And so yeah, so I think that was like really interesting. Another one, when you watch up to episode like 13, the latest episode, one of the latest episode, you find out like Jibo Zai, they are trying to go on this stone where sort of like proves like if this couple like is like sort of like true love, I guess, in a way. When you go to the stone, before you go into the stone, like to carve your name on the stone, they said that like 有情人, like people who have like 友情怎么解释呢？就是有感情，有 like feelings, 有 relationship. It's like if they do have like feelings for each other, or like I guess in some way that's how I would translate it. Like this bridge will appear. So like that's one thing. So that bridge did appear. Jibo he gets struck by lightning so many times he wouldn't give up carving Mingyi's name on the stone. He really wants to prove if Mingyi likes him or not. Okay. Why do I say that? It's because when he's done like carving the name and struck by lightning, you see there's this bottle that falls out from him. And this bottle contains this like Milky Way, like the stardust. I don't know what they're called in English, but it's basically this like saying that they have. It's sort of like, oh, if you want this marriage, this this marriage to last forever and everything, it's sort of like this like 祝福, this belief that like if you collect it, this like it'll last like for a while. I guess his intention of collecting the star, the Milky Way, I guess, in some way. So he is falling for Mingyi. Hi everyone! So I know I look a little different because I was talking about the drama so much and I forgot to talk about the director for Love in the Clouds. So one of the directors for Love in the Cloud her name is Zhu. She is I love her work. You may be familiar with her work. You've probably seen a drama called An Ancient Love Story. That is one of her work. And I really have to 夸这个导演，因为 like she didn't major in like directing filming and everything. It's just like she was interested in like capturing these moments and everything, and she started to do like stuff, online, and then slowly she got into like short dramas, and now this is like her more like longer form content for her. So it was really exciting. And this drama, the clothes and everything is so beautiful, and like there's so many instances where like they capture like this character, like the angle and the lighting, and like even if it's like in a dark, like a night scene, but it's so beautifully done, and it really sets the tone and the mood of the character. And I have so many examples, like a few examples that I want to show y'all. There was one where in the beginning where you see Ji Bo Zai, he's sitting on the bed, and the camera angle like shows him like it's at night, it's in the dark, and it's just like that mood. Oh, so beautiful. There's another scene where Mingyi goes look for Situ Xianjun, and he sees her and she's waiting for him outside, and like the light and like the angle on her, just like how like her clothing and everything is so beautiful. And I think like they even like the fight scene that Ji Bo Zai had with the bad guys, the effects and the water and like how he comes down, and so beautifully done. I feel like it's really exciting to see new directors and the new ways of how they film like the drama, so beautifully done, and I'm just really happy. I have questions for is like about like 这个离恨天, this poison that we all know that, once you get poisoned, people who don't have lingmai or the spiritual vein, because of this poison, they will have the spiritual vein. And like people who are born with the spiritual vein, it actually breaks the spiritual vein. And people say that the antidote for this poison is 黄连梦。那这个黄连梦呢，就怎么说呢？就我觉得有一点, I feel like it's more than an antidote, because you see in this drama so far that a lot of people are actually looking for this like 黄连梦. And like based on the drama, it seems like only Fu jia, like Ji Bo Zai's 师傅, like this family, only they are the ones that can create or grow, this 黄连梦. So why is it that Fu jia is the only, people that can do it? So I think that's like really interesting, and I guess like because the story really revolves around 黄连梦 and Li Hentian, and sort of like I guess like what is the plan, this like bad guy's plan, and also like there are 6 realms that we know. So what are the other realms? Like, are we gonna find out more about the other realms? So it's still like really beginning of the story. We're not into like really like into the sort of like the conflict, the part yet. So it'll be interesting. So yeah, that's what I have to say about this drama. And yes, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. What was your favorite scene? What do you think about like Jibozai and Mingyi, like their relationship, and also like this like Li Tian, this poison, and Huang Lianmeng, the antidote, all these like things. Like, what do y'all think of the drama so far? Let me know in the comments. Okay, bye bye.